Hey there guys, DMO73 here, bringing you the deck profile for the Team Ogre 4-color 0 stun list. The stun is my kind of moniker for it. The whole premise behind it is just this idea of you just shut your opponent's deck down so they can't do anything. Hence, back when I played Yu-Gi-Oh! That was known as kind of a stun deck. And so I like the moniker and it's decided to stick. So, very fun list. Very control-y, very, you're just kind of just trying to make it so your opponent can't gets to a point where they can't do anything, and then you just win the game from there. So 0 is a big part of that, primarily because of her cheap judgment cost and her ability to pump up your Resonators during upkeep so that you're kind of being able to kind of make damage happen, as well as kind of interesting trades for pretty cheap. And then her ability to steal swiftness, first strike, precision, imperishable, and flying from anything is also super important and relevant. And then she flips over to being 11/11. She's got precision. And then creates this wave effect where nothing your opponent has gets flying, first strike, swiftness, precision, or imperishable ever. They just lose it and permanently, and they cannot gain any of those things. This is super relevant, especially with people talking about Prisia all the time. A cheap judgment cost with 0 could be massively important, especially since she can't take damage, so you could just like block something and make a lot of good things happen with 0. Going into the stone base, we run 4 Rulers Memoria. Yes, these don't look like Rulers Memoria. These are the Italian Rulers Memorias. I just picked these up. But yes, 4 Rulers Memoria. Super important for the colors to be able to have access to them. 3 Heaven's Rift. White is kind of this. Black is the primary color for all of the good stuff, but white is also super important. 2 Black Silence to be able to work with our Seals of Wind and Light a little bit easier, and then 1 Dark Depths to kind of help our space-time anomalies resolve as much as possible. It's the only blue card in the deck, so we don't need more than 5 sources for the most part. Going into the Resonator lineup. Pretty short. 2 Tsukiomi Nobles just to prevent activate abilities of your opponent's creatures. So if you're playing against a control deck or a ramp deck with like elves and stuff, you just play Tsukiomi Noble and they can't do anything about it. It's pretty nice. And plus the 700 defense is good. 3 Abduls, just preventing all of those enter effects. As you saw in the feature match, I've won games just by sticking an Abdul and then like poking in for damage with 0's pump effect to make it more effective. And then 2 each of Celestial Wing Seraph and Arla. I do wish there was a way for us to flicker Celestial Wing Seraph a little bit easier, but we don't have Dreams of Juliet anymore, so I can't do that. But if you can get Arla, 2 Arlas and Celestial Wing Seraph out, then you have this kind of wall that's damage, protecting everything so they can't be targeted, killing stuff that has flying to get in your way, popping additions that get in your way or Regalia. Especially use this to pop Death Slice and things like that. It's super relevant to get 0 to be able to just swing in for lethal. So very good. And Celestial Wing Seraph is life gain, which is always nice. A big chunk of the deck is spells, obviously, being stunned. So we run 2 Unseen Pressure just to help deal with the little guys that are in our way. 2 Scorn of Dark Gallus to start kind of getting information about our opponent's hand and ripping like turn 1, 2, 3 creatures out of there. 4 Zero's Magic Light. This card is an amazing card. Excellent for removal. They start to swing in. You just say no. You just RFG it and say good day. Which is sick. 4 Space-Time Anomalies, also an excellent card. It's removal, it's draw power, hits J Rulers. Excellent card overall. 1 Last Drop for some life gain, as well as being able to kind of make your opponent waste resources. Like, they'll waste resources to kill an Abdul, attempt to play a big creature, like tap out, and then you just Last Drop your Abdul back in, and then they get their ability canceled and just wasted. So again, stunning them for a turn, which is nice. 4 Seal of Wind and Light as our cancel spells. 3 Kaguya's Moonbeam Butterfly. These can help you grab your Celestial Wing Seraphs. These can help you grab your Wind Secluded Refuges. These can help you grab your Abduls, your Tsukiomi Nobles, whatever you need. This card is an amazing utility card. It is excellently well placed in this deck. And then, of course, 2 Wind Secluded Refuges helps protect your stuff, helps make your opponent's cards worthless, prevents 0 from being killed by Black Moonbeam out of nowhere. Feels really good. So, and then Regalia-wise, we run 4 Laevateinn just to be able to pump in damage with 0 and give that imperishable and swiftness. 3 Artemis Bows. Strong card is strong. And then 1 Apollo, so be able to save stuff, make our cancels unchaseable, as well as bounce, give 0 flying over things. and then one of Horn of Sacred Beast so that we can keep kind of recycling the deck. You're probably wondering why we don't run Death Scythe. The main reason is, for the most part, Zero doesn't need to worry about it, just because of the fact that Zero can just steal Imperishable and Swiftness by herself. So rather than clog the deck up with a card that we don't necessarily need because it's on our ruler, you know, we just play other cards that are better suited for it. So there you have it, guys. That is the profile. Huge thanks to Eric Hennig of Team Ogre for making the list and shipping it to me. Go ahead and check out our Facebook page down below, guys, for Team Ogre. And like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys thought of the deck. And until next time, this is DMO73 signing off.